How refugees from the crisis in Syria will be resettled in Buckinghamshire is a talking point for our council leaders today. The government's committed to accommodating 20,000 Syrian refugees over the next 5 years and has asked all the councils in the UK to help. Today Buckinghamshire County Council's Cabinet discusses how we can help. Here's what they're likely to agree. That the Cabinet supports the government policy to accommodate vulnerable people from Syrian refugee camps. Agrees that all Buckinghamshire authorities, together with police and health, should work together and have a united response to government. Continues to press the government to fully fund the ongoing costs of the refugees, particularly those with high needs. Receives regular progress updates on the situation. Aylesbury MP David Lidington is helping with the crisis as well. He says he has no worries about how it'll go here. Aylesbury has an extremely successful track record of bringing together people from different ethnic, cultural, religious backgrounds and integrating them into feeling part of the Aylesbury community, but it does have to be done properly. Local government chiefs have been very constructive in saying these are the things we'll need to sort out: initial accommodation for people, pathways into work, how you spread people around the country so the burden of integrating new families is fairly shared. In the first 6 months of 2015, more than 220,000 people were detected crossing the Mediterranean to Europe. Many of these are fleeing the conflict in Syria. The conflict has killed over 220,000 and forced more than 11 million to flee their homes. The UK government is taking part in the UN's programme to resettle refugees who have fled from their home countries, including those affected by conflict or civil war. The Prime Minister announced on September 7, 2015 that the UK would accept up to 20,000 Syrian refugees over the next 5 years. Local authorities are being asked to consider the contribution they might be able to make in assisting with the significant numbers of refugees who will be arriving in the UK over the coming months and years. The Home Office has asked local authorities to provide an indication of the number of refugees that could be accommodated over the 5 years of the scheme. In Buckinghamshire, we recognise that this response will involve all public sector bodies in the county. Refugees are likely to have a range of needs including accommodation, education, children's safeguarding, adult care and support, the need for primary and possibly secondary health care. They may need specialist counselling and support to come to terms with the traumatic circumstance which led to their arrival here in the UK. They will need to be supported in safe environments. No single authority or public service in Buckinghamshire is responsible for providing the totality of services which may be required to meet the needs of these vulnerable people. The leader has therefore written to key partners to establish coordination arrangements and ensure that we speak in a consistent and complementary way in our response to central government. We have also appointed a lead officer, Susie Yap, who is now responsible for coordinating this work. The council say they have received a number of inquiries from members of the public seeking to provide assistance. Generally, they say the best way to help refugees is to donate cash to humanitarian organisations or charities. Thank you for watching and please subscribe and leave comments below. Thank you.